We are live now. Welcome to Hemant ji.
We started.
Yes. Please start.
Yeah, good evening, all of you, once again, with a new topic, how to overcome self-doubt and build self-confidence in yourself and for others also. Okay, let's add that thing. So let's start with confidence, or like some people are confident of themselves and some are not. It's all about that only, nothing else. So let's come down to the point, that is self-doubt. Self-doubt के कितने तरीके होते हैं, क्या क्या होता है, क्यों होता है? Let's discuss that thing first of all. We'll just directly go on that point. Think when we feel that we are doubting ourselves, under what circumstances or under what job work we have been given, or under what task we are given, or then whether it was fear or that underconfidence or lack of concentration. It can be anything. It can be anything. So you never know why that loss of confidence is there or that doubts arise. You never know, because at that time everything has overtaken you in the mind. So at that time you may need, as always you say that you may need the teacher or the mentor with you, along with you, or a simple like special guidance, which is always wanted. People should understand that we really need someone at that point, like कि मेरे पास टीचर हो या कोई हो बड़ा या सीनियर जो मुझे गाइड करे ऐसे वक्त पे. तो रीजंस, हम लोग रीजंस पे दो चार पांच पॉइंट डिस्कस करेंगे जहाँ पे ये सब होता है. अंडर व्हाट सर्कमस्टेंसेस दिस थिंग्स अराइज. लाइक सेल्फ डाउट, व्हेन डज इट अराइज? सपोज आई एम गिवन अ टास्क कि you have to do certain kind of work, finish this task within 8 hours, or say 2 days or a month or whatever, like according to the work. Like now there is a possibility that I don't know how to actually the process of the task or the work what I am doing. That is the one possibility. Okay. Second, it may be that I always had people around me or colleagues around me or seniors around me, because of which I could complete the task in the previous times, like in the past. Okay. So that is also a possibility that that is why you are able to do it. Then there may be again third possibility that when you are given a certain task, हो सकता है कि you are not feeling well or something, whatever it is, like, or then you are under some kind of pressure or some problems for which like you might doubt yourself कि मेरे से task नहीं होगा. So there can be umpteen number of things like where you are not able to perform. And that time you need a real like some backing, like बोलते हैं ना गॉडफादर होना जरूरी है. So at this time it is like you need those godfathers with you. टीचर है, मेंटर है, गाइड है, सीनियर है, गुरु है, जो भी है. That time you really need them. Even in एग्जाम स्टूडेंट्स है तो सेल्फ डाउट कब अराइज होगा? जब आपको कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है. इफ द स्टूडेंट or the child is lacking confidence in themselves, then it is possible that they'll doubt whether that answer which I wrote to the particular question was right or wrong. So that is again a very, very confusing thing for such kind of like small kids and all, where you really need to guide them well. तो ये और एक तरीका हुआ सेल्फ डाउट. एक तो मतलब घरेलू चीजों में भी होता है कि डाउट आता है, जैसे कि अभी भले छोटी छोटी है पर मिस्टेक तो मिस्टेक होती है डाउट करने के बाद या डाउट आने के पहले. ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस हो तो भी मिस्टेक हो सकती है, और डाउट करोगे तो भी मिस्टेक हो सकती है. सक्सेस हो सकता है यार, यू मे बी अनसक्सेसफुल. बोथ साइड्स आर देयर, whether be it overconfidence or doubt. Remember, it is not only about self-doubt. Sometimes your overconfidence will make you unsuccessful, or then you may fail out of that. So, for example, okay, किचन में है एक लेडी, फैमिली हाउस वाइफ है, तो या तो वो डाउट कर रही है कि मैंने नमक डाला है या नहीं डाला है खाने में, और या तो ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट है मैंने डाला है, तो वो भी हो सकता है कि ज्यादा डाल दिया हो। तो देर आर टू वेज ऑलवेज, बीट एनीथिंग। सी, when we go to the base or the roots of this universe or this world, it is all dual, दिन है रात है ना, धूप है छाव है, तो ये सब चालू ही रहेगा। तो ये इसी तरह से वर्क करेगा, इस बेसिस पे ही काम करेगा। यू जस्ट कैन रन अवे फ्रॉम दिस थिंग्स। तो आप डाउट से भी भाग नहीं सकते और कॉन्फिडेंस से भी भाग नहीं सकते। कॉन्फिडेंट हो, बैलेंस्ड है, ठीक है, यू आर सक्सेसफुल 80 90 और 100% भी, but overconfidence will create the same thing, and after that when you are unsuccessful then you'll start doubting yourself again कि अरे I can make mistakes। तो ये भी प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है फ्यूचर में वापस। एवरी टाइम देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि ये सब हो सकता है, चाहे वो कोई भी काम हो, घर का हो या फिर आपके प्रोफेशन में हो, कहीं पर भी आप स्पोर्ट्स में हो तो वहां हो। So that is why proper training or proper guidance is very important. And first of all, understanding what you are going to do or what work you are given or what task you have been like told to do, it is always very important. See that if you don't understand, ask the person what kind of thing you are supposed to do or what kind of result you are supposed to give. If you do it just without understanding, then it can become a problem because you may end up failing in that. You will not be able to work up to your mark। तो ये सारी चीजें होती रहती है। सेकंड, हम लोग दूसरे पॉइंट पे ये आते हैं कि उसके उससे हम लोग बाहर कैसे निकले, सेल्फ डाउट से कंट्रोल में कैसे आए, हम लोग उसको सक्सेस में कैसे कन्वर्ट करें, है ना, विनिंग दैट थिंग एंड कमिंग इनटू दैट कॉन्फिडेंस। इसके लिए तो बहुत सारी चीजें सिंपल है। हम मैंने ऑलरेडी डाउट में ही बहुत सारी बातें बोल दी कि बाबा नहीं, हमको मेंटर लगेगा, हमको अच्छा गाइड लगेगा जो कि सचमुच बराबर रास्ता दिखा सकता है हमें। ये हो गया फर्स्ट तरीका। सेकंड, आप जो भी काम करते हो, व्हाटएवर वर्क यू आर डूइंग, व्हाटएवर वर्क यू आर गिवन, उसके ऊपर आपको भरोसा होना चाहिए कि मैं कर सकता हूँ, माई एबिलिटीज देयर दैट आई कैन डू इट, आई कैन परफॉर्म इट। Suppose I am a healer, then I should have the confidence कि if a person is there who has a problem, suppose he's having a pain in his hand or shoulder or whatever it is, and somebody has told me to heal him or her, whatever it is, तो मेरे में वो capability है कि नहीं? Am I capable of doing that? What level of confidence I have, whether it is over, or whether it is balanced, or then I am like doubting myself whether I do or not. So all these possibilities are going to remain always, whatever you're doing. But if you're balanced enough, you're calm, you're peaceful enough, yes, I think you win the things, like you're already done with it. So you'll of course get the good result, like successful. So under such circumstances, when you feel there is a confusion or then you feel that doubt or fear or anything, the first thing is try to remain calm. Don't show your inability or then overconfidence, both sides I'm telling you, because that is the place where you are always going to fall this side or that side, both sides. So please try to balance yourself in whatever case। फियर है तो फियर को थोड़ा कम कर दो, थोड़ा बैलेंस कर दो, जो भी डर होगा मन का। If you are overconfident, just calm down, just don't get excited that, okay, I have to do it fast within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, instead of taking that process in a proper way. So it cannot happen like that. So calm down, cool down, come into yourself, so that you know what actually what you have to do, how you have to do, what are you going to perform। अगर वो नहीं करोगे तो रिजल्ट भी उस तरह से वैरी होगा। जब भी काम लोगे तो ये तीनों चीजें हाथ में होनी चाहिए। और मेन थिंग तो है कि लैक ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस और देन ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस दोनों भी नहीं होना चाहिए। इट शुडंट बी देयर, बोथ साइड्स, like in every means I always repeat this word in every time, like there is always a thin line or a wall or whatever it is where you are going to fall this side or this side. It's all about how you are going to hang over there, how you are going to balance yourself, whether you are doing schoolwork, studies, professions, sports, whether you're cooking, whether you're into your relationships, whether you're doing yoga, meditation, whatever it is, you have to be like a balanced person to get ahead. Lack lack of confidence होगा या doubt होगा, self doubt, तो वो आपको pessimist बना देगा, and you'll slowly come down. You'll know you won't be able to perform that what you want actually. Like don't get scared and all, like okay, that fear and all you'll keep, and suppose a teacher or a guide is actually like teaching you that moment, and you are just going into that shell. You're because just because you're pessimist, that fear is there, that understanding is not there. अरे मुझे नहीं समझ में आया. So please clear itself there and there itself. There is a small example. When I was a kid in school, I did not, I mean, I was not good at maths. So the problem was that if I never understood a problem, maths ka problem, to how to solve it, I was so afraid to ask to the teachers. And out of that fear, I never could do that sum, I tell you, and I was zero out on that. So this can also happen. And it happens out of that fear. I was not that today what I'm talking and speaking and healing and all. That time it was not there like for me. I didn't know anything ABCD about it. So that fear killed me. Like I got less marks. Simple. But if that time, if my parents or my tuition teacher or my class teacher would have given me that confidence, don't be scared, don't get feared. We are here to teach you. We are here to solve your problems. So that was never happening like in those old days. Like you were always like given that ruler cane wala patka. Okay. So that was always there. So that was the way it was. But because of that, many people, many students like me got less marks or even failed. So today, this generation is very lucky enough that they have got so much of freedom, I tell you, in every single thing, where they can actually ask what is their problem and how to solve it, and they can clear it irrespective of any age and all. I see small kids or students of college like direct talking very freely to their professors. Are ture, that language. So you have so much of freedom. You can easily go ahead. That liberty we did not have. I was so very scared, I tell you. So these are the things that happen. This is one of the problems. Person fails out of fear. He's scared. Even if he wants to go ahead, he's unable to. So remove that fear. Remove that doubt of that person that he can't do it or she can't do it. Tell them, make them understand, yes, you are capable of it. Because every single human being has that capability. That is our work as a mentor, our work as a teacher. And if you are doing that, I tell you, not a single person will like go away like that, I tell you. जो भी client आएगा, patient आएगा, student आएगा, they will get success. I don't say it will be 100% success rate, but definitely that person at least won't finger you, I tell you. He will be happy with the changes. It's so very important to remove that fear, that thing inside where he or she, it's a person gets stuck up inside, you know. That self-doubt is the worst thing, fear. भाई उसे बाहर निकालो, उसको खोलो, उसको पुल बना दो, उसके माइंड को बड़ा कर दो. See that they really like shine out. And that can happen only when we give them that confidence. It's not about we only, it's like even if you're a parent, your child is there, you can give it. Whoever are watching the video or may watch it, like I'm just telling you, see that whoever is there with you, build their confidence, don't break it. Be it either ways. If the child or the person is overconfident, then in a better way make them understand. how to calm down, how to come to a certain level down from them. Because even overconfidence will, it can really create a failure in you. मुझे सब कुछ आता है और जब बैठेंगे तो कुछ नहीं आता है, वो these things do happen, है ना? So that shouldn't happen. So you should really be a great observer. Again, I am telling you, as a mentor, you should be able to observe the person well, whoever is there. In what category he is, the fear, the doubt, the confidence, the overconfidence, or then his physical or mental ability, is it there or not? And then try to balance them. So you are able to really properly guide them or properly extract that thing, what you want from them and what you want to give them. So always remember all these things. There are many, many small things where you have to like really take care of the person. It's not easy, I know. We talk so within 5 minutes we finish off like, oh, lecture दे दिया, we have presentation दे दिया, हो गया. No. When the case comes up, it takes a hell of a time, I tell you. It's not that easy. Because you have to tackle their mind, the way they talk, the way they think about us, what are their feelings when we make them understand, or then what they want to tell us, we have to understand. रैपो से भी नहीं काम चलेगा. So you really need, means if you want a better result percentage wise from a person, then you have to go deep, no? You have to understand that person well. It cannot be a book formula or then a certain definition on that we are going to work. Just like, okay, सर दुखा है, क्रोसिन खा लो, सो जाओ, 2 घंटे बाद जाओगे, ठीक हो गया. No, it is not like that. You are going to play with their minds, that you play well. ऐसा है, मीन्स इट शुड नॉट बी लाइक हम हमारा स्वार्थ देखें, नहीं, ऐसा हो नहीं सकता. रिजल्ट चाहिए तो बी वेरी क्लियर. Because that is what is going to like give you that name or that tag or that ability कि बाबा नहीं, इनके पास हम जा सकते हैं without any complaints. So rapport should be really good, very clear, crystal clear, so the person believes in you, he has confidence in you. If we only like built our egos and just sit down on a big chair and like, okay, come, it won't work that way. Means that suppose वो डरा हुआ है वो पर्सनालिटी, या फिर वो फियर है, वो खुद को ही डाउट कर रहा है, तो हमको देखते ही वो डर जाएगा पहले तो, ये ऐसे है सर. तो वो एक तरह का डाउट रहता है, डर रहता है, फियर एक तरह का सब. तो उधर ही आपका सक्सेस रेट कम हो जाता है, 10, 20, 30%. Until you develop the rapport, already 2, 3 sessions are gone extra. I think it's better like you be crystal clear before, right from the word go. Keep a very nice rapport between you and the student or the patient, whoever it is, or your client, so that it really helps you with more better result. पहले तो उसका फियर मार डालो, डर, डाउट्स, क्योंकि हम लोगों के पास जब आता है तो वो डरते हैं कि अरे इनको हीलिंग आती है, इनको हिप्नोसिस आता है, इनको ट्रांस में डालना आता है. तो वो पहले 50% तो बहुत सारे लोग डरे हुए रहते हैं. मतलब डरे नहीं होगे तो एटलीस्ट कंफ्यूज रहते क्या करेंगे मेरे साथ. Let them be clear. We are also very clear. We are good humans. We are here to help you. That thin line where that yes and no comes, and let it become a big yes. It helps us. No, it will help us also, them also. Get into that level like वो डर निकाल के how to go on that success path. This is just the beginning. Now, methods, there are so many. Let me tell you. If a person meditates, if a person does his breathing like pranayama, of course उसका mind स्थिर होने लगेगा, stability आएगी. वो तो 100% होता ही है हमेशा. Okay, but as a guide or as a teacher, what we can do? We can use our techniques, आर्टिफिशियल हो या नॉर्मल कॉन्शियसली हो, जो भी है, ट्रांस है, हिप्नोसिस है, काउंसलिंग है, वी कैन यूज सो मेनी थिंग्स. We have enough of tools to use on them. If, see, observe the person, what that person requires. Does he require simple counseling, or does he require some trance sessions or the hypnosis, whatever, like, and does he require some vibrations or that energy which we always transfer, what we call chi energy, cosmic energy, pranic healing, whatever. So when you are going to give it, see whether it is required or not. That's the first thing, observe the person. To overcome the doubts, we can easily guide them. It is not, means I told in the beginning it is not that easy, but I would say for us it is easy when we are good observers, when we actually listen to them properly what the problem is. The body movements, the way they talk, way they see you, the eye to eye contact. What is there? Fear is there, confidence is there, curiosity is there. Are they smiling? Are they confident more about you? Whatever it is, try to study them. A better percentage of result in each client. This is the way. Suppose somebody comes up with you like, this is the issue and I want to come out of it. These doubts arise. I'm not confident. Lack of confidence is there in life. I want to grow better. I want to concentrate more better. Whatever it can be. So we should be able to guide them well. For that, you really need to know the history well. Whatever questions arises or whatever we can ask, better ask it before only, so that you understand the person well before doing your work. I know many people might be thinking it is a waste of time. We are wasting 1 hour on that thing. No. Yeah, monetarily we may be losing that 30, 40 minutes or whatever it is. But once you understand the person, that everything is covered, no? So that time no issues. तो हमारा भी सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए. मैंने बोलता ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस, लेकिन we should know whether we are balanced or not, to teach others, to give others. Or making them understand or making them okay, confident about those things. before using a technique, you should know. We should be at least, if not fully, I don't know, we can be 100% masters right now, but whatever we know, we should at least know that we are doing the correct thing. तो आप उनका डर, फियर, डाउट्स निकाल पाओगे और उसको ट्रैक पे लाओगे. I'll tell you one thing today. Just like a client came to me. There was a like person where I used to practice. So one of the person he used to give me clients. There's a small story which I would like to share because of a true story which happened. So he had a medical store and like he used to give clients to me like sometimes body ache, headaches and this and there was fractures and all. He used to come and he used to give me. So um one fine day, what happened to his son, who was doing mechanical engineering? Some relative of his, just I don't know how they, means, his uncle, maternal uncle, वो कुंडलिनी लिया उसका कुंडली, okay, that जन्म पत्रिका. And this guy was in his final year of mechanical engineering. Now, this maternal uncle यानी मामा, उन्होंने वो पत्रिका उसको लेके जाके किसी ब्राह्मण या पंडित को दिखाई. Okay, and there the mess started. So that fellow was Pandit was like, "आप mechanical engineer बन ही नहीं सकते." Now only 3 months were remaining for the examination, and this came up. And like we were discussing deep for 1 or 2 hours with that Pandit and all, and once or twice. And his father, that person, the owner, came to know, "Hey, Baba, my son is into this, and now what to do?" It means that son was not ready to give exams. He was like, "Me, मैं fail हो जाऊंगा. I'll fail. I don't know. My destiny is not meant for this. I am going to go in another line." It was all confusing, I tell you. And all these things were happening, and within 4 5 days, that man came to me कि मेरे बेटे के साथ ऐसा हो रहा है. My son is going through all this. So what to do? Can you do something? I'll send him. You're most welcome. You're giving me clients. So I told, okay, I'll manage it. Don't worry. So I just told him, come. When he came to me, we talked very freely. We enjoyed breakfast, whatever, like the evening breakfast, like, and whatever was there. We talked very nicely, came on the topic. And then he started, कि ऐसा नहीं ऐसा है, now what to do, sir? How will I manage it? I'm going to fail, this, that. I did nothing because I knew that that student was very clever, I tell you, very clever. I knew only it was a question of like doing like left to right, switch on करना है, off करना है, वो अपने हाथ में, off है तो उसको सिर्फ on करने का बाकी था. There was nothing wrong in him. I just told him how many marks you wanted actually. Your engineering, like what result you wanted. Final exams के लिए जब ये पंडित को मिलने के पहले what you had decided, how much marks you wanted, where you wanted to stand. Sir, at least first class. Okay, you are getting it. तो सर कैसे, मेरे डेस्टिनी में नहीं है. मतलब आपको कौन बताया, who told you all this? You know, there is a thing called willpower. You're a science student. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yes, yes. But still, sir, everybody believes and this, that. I told, go and slap your uncle first and then slap that Pandit also. So he started like laughing and all. No, I told him seriously, if you're going to fail, if you're, suppose if you're going to die, should he tell you today that you're going to die? That means you're killing the person even before leaving that hours or that days. So he was like surprised. सर बात बराबर है. मैंने जाओ बोलो ये सर ने बोला है, जी भर के गालियां दो उनको. और अगर कुछ ज्यादा बोले तो बोलना ये सर ने बोला था ऐसा करने के लिए, मेरे पास लेके आना. It was like you are actually out of nothing you are killing that student. उसको अलाउ नहीं कर रहे पढ़ाई, उसका पूरा साल का मेहनत, पूरे 3 साल की डिग्री का जो मेहनत किया है, आप उसको एक मिनट में कचरे के डब्बे में डाल रहे हो. व्हाट इज ऑल दिस? Then I gave him some sessions, nearly 8 to 10 sessions. And he was so confident, I tell you, he came out with 63%. This is something around 12 years back. He came to me, his father came to me. बोले जाओ वो ज्योतिष को बता देना. हाँ, उसके डेस्टिनी में अगर इंजीनियरिंग जॉब नहीं है, वो हो सकता है. बट विल पावर कैन गिव यू गुड रिजल्ट्स. यू रिमेम्बर दैट ऑल्सो. Out of your will, you can reach the mountain top, even if you don't know how to come down. That is a fact. Try it. With your willpower, you just go ahead and you can climb the biggest of mountains. You are not a mountaineer. You are not a this thing like, but you will reach. But while coming down, you will not be able to do it because it was not destined. No, that is a possibility. But today you got a degree. The person became an engineer. उसको lifetime degree मिला. So there are people who actually like spoil your mood, spoil your whole career out of such small things without understanding कि बाबा मुझे उसके साथ कैसे रहना चाहिए, how to behave with such things. Like it is very delicate. Person went emotional and all those things. It was so much of problem. See that you don't do such mistakes. किसी की जिंदगी दाव पे लगाओगे. So that is why if I was the Pandit or the Jyotish, I would have said, do this also and do something else also side by side. If I am a great Pandit, still I would have said that only कि बाबा ये भी बहुत अच्छा है तुम्हारे लिए, लेकिन साथ में ये भी करो तो और एक्स्ट्रा एज मिलेगा. That is what I would have advised. Because then he would have got an alternative automatically. Instead of me scaring him with all these tactics, I would have given him an extra degree. It's so important to understand. तो दिस इज व्हाट डेस्टिनी नहीं अलाउ करेगी, नहीं करेगी, ठीक है, तो डिग्री लेके तो रखो, अल्टरनेटिव ढूंढ के रखो अलग फील्ड का भी, ताकि आपको तकलीफ ना हो आगे जाके. इफ यू कैनॉट गेट अ जॉब इन दैट पर्टिकुलर फील्ड, at least you can get something else, and with that additional degree you may end up getting something more monetarily. So we can really understand like what we are dealing with, what type of people, what mindset is there. It's so very important. It's very important. Because I don't have any degrees, but I really wait. I have that patience. I'll wait till then to understand that person and then tell him, okay, we are going ahead. Every time it is not necessary that 10 minute में एक client करो और भगा दो. No, it cannot happen. Let us miss मिस किसी की लाइफ को ब्लॉसम करे, खिले, तो फूल की तरह खिले हो. Let them find that peace, happiness, satisfaction, that great faith, confidence in themselves also, and they should give that respect to you and me also. तो बाहर निकालने के बहुत तरीके हैं, नहीं ऐसा नहीं. और मैं वापस जो 10 मिनट पहले बोला था फिर बोलता हूँ, हमारे पास तो वेपन्स भी है. कभी ट्रांस वाला, कभी मेस्मरिज्म, कभी हम लोग थ्रोस देते हैं उससे भी. यस, यू कैन थ्रो योर वाइब्रेशंस mentally as well as with your hands also. You can pass that thoughts which you want. If you are really practicing good, it will pass, I'm telling you. If not 100%, at least 10, 20, 30% तो होगा. So very important. Under such circumstances, the only thing I would avoid is like no medical advice, because this is all based on mind. ऐसे केसेस में आप किसी को दवाई नहीं दे सकते मेडिकल वाली, यानी कि या एलोपैथी को या कुछ भी हो, लाइक उससे कौन सा डाउट दूर होने वाला है। मैक्सिमम वो रेस्टलेस रहेगा वो पर्सन, तो क्या होगा, आप दवाइयाँ दोगे तो थोड़ा मन शांत हो जाएगा। हम हम सबको पता है, हम लोग कि क्या वो होता है, मतलब I don't want to go deep in it, but that is the wrong way, I would say. Better that consciously that fellow goes ahead, that person goes ahead, knowing what it is. That case, again, like one case was like that, where in a certain place there was a student of a ninth standard, I think, and he was very restless and he was very naughty and all type of sort of, like, very hyper. So this is it was a very bad case. Um, the parents took him to a psychiatrist. और साइकाट्रिस्ट ने उसको गोलियां ऐसी दी कि वो शांति हो गया। इन 2-3 months ही वाज सो कूल दैट वो शांत बैठा रहता था, खेलने तक नहीं जाता था, हर चीज एकदम आराम से, मतलब ही बिकेम सो कूल, आई टेल यू, मींस पता नहीं क्या ड्रग था वो। एंड देन सडनली वन ऑफ द रेफरेंसेस, थ्रू वन ऑफ द रेफरेंसेस, मींस आई गॉट दैट कॉन्टेक्ट एंड दैट पर्सन केम टू मी। I just asked whether he's having some pills or something like that. Yes, sir, we give it daily. And just throw it away. I'm not a practitioner, but I would say throw it away. Let your child become naughty. Let your child be restless. Let your child play instead of 2 hours, 4 hours, no issues. But stop that medications. And slowly and gradually, within a month or like that, again that child came back to normal without any session. We just talked for 2-3 times. Then I told them, अरे इसके खाने कूदने के दिन है भैया, सता क्यों रहे हो बच्चे को। Parents also do certain things which are not, they are not supposed to do. If a child won't play, then who will play? You will play or what? आप मस्ती करोगे, आप खेलोगे। आपने तो उसको जिंदगी भर के लिए लुल्ला बना दिया था, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस तो क्या, पूरा फिजिकल बॉडी भी खत्म करने की कोशिश कर दी। प्लीज वट एवर यू डू, बाबा पूरा डीप में जाओ, समझो उसको और बाद में ही करो। दैट विल बी ग्रेट। एंड दैट चाइल्ड, he passed with good numbers suddenly. I don't know how and what. And everything was like happy to go in that house. So these things do happen. घर दवाई चालू रहती तो कितना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाता आगे। सेम वे फिजिकल एबिलिटीज के लिए मैं बोलता हूँ, especially for sports persons or like people who are weak and all, like I've seen many people, like even the doctors giving them steroids and all. Please, please, please don't guide them that way, please. Just because of lack of confidence or lack of like understanding what their abilities to, or actually like observe themselves, whatever it is, like खुद को समझ नहीं पा रहे वो लोग, अपने मन, अपने शरीर को, अपने मन को, तो उसको वो एबिलिटीज दो। Because mind is the subconscious mind is the powerhouse there. You can do anything with it. You can create anything out of it. So why not make them understand, reach to that powerhouse instead of doing all this nonsense? Yes, सर्जिकल एडवाइसेस या तभी जब भी कुछ एक्सीडेंटल केसेस है या एक्सट्रीम केसेस है, okay, I can understand. Any type of drug would be required at that moment, and compulsory you have to give it. Okay, that is okay. But under normal circumstances, we are doing this, we are actually killing the person slowly. अरे सेल्फ डाउट तो क्या, वो और भी अंदर चला जाएगा, बाहर ही नहीं आएगा. बहुत सारे केसेस है मतलब. और हाँ, मैं एक बात बता देता हूँ कि सेल्फ डाउट को कन्वर्ट करना इजी है एक नॉर्मल बनाने में, लेकिन ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस और जो ज्यादा आसमान में है ना, उसको नीचे लाना बहुत मुश्किल है. इट्स डिफिकल्ट. दोज पीपल हु आर ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट, मतलब they might be thinking कि भाई I'm too much better, then it is a more difficult task for you to bring him down. A person who is down, you can remove them more easily and take him to the better height or whatever it is, a level where you bring where he is balanced. So understand that also. When you get such cases, you have to really be like alert, aware, everything, like, because that things go wrong. There is a extra mental or this thing clash happens. The other things. And there are many more things to come down, like if you go into this, because technically or medically, even like in our like हमारे तरीके से जो हम लोग करते हैं काम, और हीलिंग हो, काउंसलिंग हो, और तो hypnosis है. So there are many ways, like, but definitely there are case to case studies which are to be observed, studied properly, and then go ahead. No issues. There are many examples. Nearly, I can give you at least dozen to 15 examples. But now again, there is a lack of time. We are nearing like 8:30, 8:43, 45. So I would like to like stop the thing over here. But definitely, if you go through your life story, like you'll be getting so many examples. If you observe around you, in your family, outside, surroundings, everywhere, such things happen. So become a great observer so that you are able to remove that self doubt of yours also and others also, and convert them into a great, like, a balanced person, a balanced confident person about himself, and like he can also do something good in life, and see that they don't get overconfident also, because there is a limit. After that, when you go beyond that, there is always a fear of falling again, and very badly. So see that you even guide them, show them the boundaries also. Okay. So that is also very important. So here I would like to stop, and if we can really talk something on that, then great.
थैंक यू हेमंत जी. तो बिल्कुल सही कहा. अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट, ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट दोनों ही डेंजरस चीजें हैं.
के बीच में ही खेलो खेल, क्योंकि ये दोनों साइड से गिरोगे तो प्रॉब्लम है.
बिल्कुल सही में. बहुत क्लियरली आपने बताया, इंफॉर्मेटिव था. सो राजवेन, यू वांट टू आस्क एनीथिंग?
Okay, so okay, what if with hypnotherapy your mind is so powerful, it becomes genius, if you every 3 weeks, that's why I'm going to tomorrow. Every 3 weeks I'm going for hypnotherapy. It becomes so genius that no one can challenge me. No one can. It's so peaceful. And what if the third week siblings have something to say and everything? Siblings.
Ma'am, pardon, sorry. Actually, Oh, I did not get your question. Please, can you repeat it? Please.
What if you're so confident, right? And you go for hypnotherapy and everything. Then third week you need it again because you need to auto suggest again. But then after 3 weeks or 4 weeks in my case, they I'm bogged down by negativity. I'm bogged down by worries. I'm bogged down. So I try to keep myself positive. So how do you get rid of naysayers? Do you still do meditation? I did meditation.
I
So
got you.
yeah.
So, suppose you've gone for certain therapy or certain healing or whatever it is, and once you are done with that healing or that process, then I think you should stick to that practice, what you have seen or observed or what was done on you, because you are already into this line or this area of working, and you should not like, you should practice constantly, I would say, because once again the gap builds up, now the mind will again go, fill up that gap with that negativity sometimes, because you are in a certain surrounding or certain thoughts which may not be favorable, and you may certainly catch up with those thoughts again, and then you'll again feel, oh,
Yeah.
some kind of,
That's why
are you
that's
getting
why
me?
yeah. And then uh like my parents are wonderful people. My siblings are no my caregivers are wonderful people, but my siblings, because of their busy schedule and their generation gap with me, they tend to have differences of opinion because of our age gap.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's the problem I'm facing.
I think it should be like upfront discussed before everyone, like in the family,
Yeah,
and it should be like
and I should get my hypnotherapist involved, right?
no, no need. You can just consciously sit around in the family members and talk about it very clearly and see, make them understand whatever it's about age gap or whatever it is, but see that you all together sit down and clear the talk. Like that would be far better than taking sessions, I would say, because you already know what sessions are, I would say. So it is like आपको सिर्फ अच्छा discuss करना है, a healthy debate, I would say, within the family.
I think debate they will contraindicate me. I mean, like I'm just going to let go, you know.
Because see, if you go to a hypnotherapist or anyone, okay, what you will get sessions artificially, you are being made cooled off like mentally at your mental levels. Okay, done. Now you will feel very great. Okay, but has it solved the problem? No. Inside things are like that only, or whatever the differences of opinions are, they are going to remain the same. It's only your mind is at rest. Am I right? If your mind is at rest. Okay, now you are being cooled off artificially, but the problem is still there in the base.
Yeah, problem will never end
Are you
till the
getting
day
me?
I die.
So it's better to discuss openly, be it one time, 10 times, 20 times, discuss it again and again with your family, where a certain point will arise when they will understand your problem, your mentality, where you stand. Are you being hurt, or are you happy, or you are not happy, or certain confusions are there? Put your things on the table. Put it once, put it twice, put it 10 times. One day the result is going to come. I feel you
Even
should.
if
Not a
yeah,
fight,
even
but it's a discussion, I would say, with the
even my
family.
counselor said that. Even my hypnotherapist said
Yeah.
that. Same.
So go for hypnotherapy, but for something different. Okay. For that feel good factor, okay, it is great. For anything, if problems are there, it is
Yeah,
great. But
because my mind with all this problem, I need hypnotherapy. Yeah,
yeah, you
because
need it. But I think, see, my view is that like you go, if you're feeling great, you're feeling that बोलते हैं ना शांति मिल रही, okay, great. But are the other people who have different of opinion going to stop, or are they all going to come to
No.
the hypnotherapist with you to get the same range, that mental sequence to happen?
Even if I take them to hypnotherapists, they will still say my parents are the problem, I'm the problem.
That is what I'm saying. So you understand, you grow consciously instead of getting troubled. I think you should know how to switch off the
Yeah.
button and put it on
Because
the peace wala. Okay.
because hypnotherapy help in that.
Yeah,
Perfect.
definitely.
So I will do some hypnotherapy. I will carry on until yeah, because
Definitely
my
carry on, ma'am. See that you already know it, right? How to do it. So you can just I said now, you should know how to go
but
in and come out, go in and come out. Button band kiya, chalu kiya. Whenever the thing arises, just know how to go in, wait for a few moments there, 2, 3, 5 minutes, come out fresh again. That is the best thing.
but what if sometimes the mind is bogged down with self-doubt also, right?
Yeah.
We are human beings, so self-doubt will come every now and then. That's what hypnotherapists give me the answers. And
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
hypnotherapy and meditation and laughter, it is
Yes. I tell you
laugh.
one thing, ma'am. If you are really practicing breathe now for maybe 40
Yeah,
minutes to
yeah.
1 hour plus, I challenge you that you won't get irritated because the irritations automatically becomes less. I'm telling you. If you are breathing rhythmically for more than an
Yes.
hour, then I can feel that even if they hit you with the stones, now still I tell you, you'll become cool within 2 minutes. Just you that anger will come and again you'll come down because it really changes the mindset and the body.
Yeah. That's why I said hypnotherapies have helped me 80%. Yeah.
Yeah. In that you take the commands, not whoever your mentor is or guidance where you're taking, you tell them that the commands should be such that where I'm able to practice more of meditation, more of breathing, so that your ability increases consciously to become better and better. Are you getting me? You become more stronger consciously. Okay.
I
So that is
am.
what.
But then the naysayers, no? Naysayers, ये जरा नहीं कर सकता, मैं कर
करना
सकती
पड़ेगा,
हूँ,
अपने सुख के लिए करना पड़ेगा मैडम.
मैं कर ते फिर
सब कुछ प्रैक्टिस है. जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना बेटर
फिर
होएगा.
वैसे तू नहीं कर सकती, मैं कर सकती हूँ.
आप
There's always a
if you're getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get up at 5 o'clock.
there's always a conflict between them.
So that will give
One
you
will
that
say I cannot do this, one will say I can do this,
it
and
will
I
give
will
you
say
relief. You get up more early, I would say it will give you more relief for the 10, 12 hours of the day.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
much I wake up at 8 a.m.
Because this is the best medicine ever, I'm telling you. If you do it, it is the best thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Please practice, that's it. Like, and it will really help you and help you again and again.
Yeah. Till next time, I will let you know my progress in the next session.
Yeah, this week you do it. Next week you can ask me what, otherwise you can tell me what changes came.
Yeah.
Even I get angry, but then suddenly I feel I was wrong and I just calm down. So it is okay. It's okay. We are humans. That thing is going to happen. But then immediately you should like that. It comes to the mind, the strike comes. Okay, oh, what are you doing? Come on, cool down. So that is it. How it is. Okay. So that is the way I do it. Huh? So it's okay. Everybody has to, they have their own techniques. And I think they should stick to that where they are able to get satisfied that way. Like, fine, anything?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I think we can wind up now.
Okay.
ठीक है. बहुत सारी नॉलेज ले ली आपसे.
ठीक है. मिलते हैं
ठीक है.
नेक्स्ट वीक या
हाँ जी.
नाइस
Thank you
टाइम.
everyone. We'll meet again tomorrow. Thank you so much. Good evening. So you can leave meeting, Shivani ji will. You can leave the meeting, Rajman. वो अपने आप ऑफ हो जाएगा.